16 two-year-olds, at least 6 first starters. Gamma Ray's trialled well, wearing green and gold, the AJC colours. Lunging at the gate, Potions and Poems. Now they're ready. Oh, there's one rearing. It's Secular. Secular went up in the air. Starter climbs his ladder. He's confident. Secular continually throwing the head up and down. They're off and racing. Kamala Beach showed out from...
And going up smartly is Doxula. Not far away is Perfect Paradise, followed closely then on the inside by going quickly Guns Ablaze. Gamma Ray's not far away, and the same can be said there for Cedo Chiffon. Guns Ablaze to the lead as they come to the 650, a length and a half. Perfect Paradise, Star Sarah third, followed by Proud Rider, and over on the inside Potions and Poems, and not far back as they race to the bend Gamma Ray. Off the track is Kamala Beach, and then comes Secular, followed by Bachelor Boy, Jane Jetson. Doxula getting out of its ground with splendid result. Peter Perfect, Turland a mile back as they straighten up. Guns Ablaze about 3/4 of a length on Perfect Paradise, out after the leader, the two Newcastle gallopers. They've raced about 2.5 lengths on Kamala Beach, followed on the inside by Gamma Ray. Perfect Paradise looks to be doing better than Guns Ablaze at the 100. Perfect Paradise asserting its superiority. Away goes the good thing, and Perfect Paradise 2.5 lengths Guns Ablaze. Gamma Ray got third, followed by Jane Jetson, Carnation, Kamala Beach, splendid results, Star Sarah, Peter Perfect, Bachelor Boy, Proud Rider, Potions and Poems, Doxula, followed in by Cedo Chiffon and Turland in company with Secular with the last two.
Settled down about third last. King Regal off the track is going up towards the lead, and so too is Zuasnabar. 2 lengths away, Raquel, My Girl, followed by Gurney Drive going forward. A round out. In behind them came Scarify. 3 lengths to Deer, followed by Fair Runner, who dropped out the third last. Second last is Star Oak, and back at the tail is Auntie Rowie. Turning out of the straight inside the 1600. King Regal went to the lead. Inclined to Reef, though, by a length and a half, Zuasnabar. 2 lengths away, third, Wish for Rain, travelling up on the outside of Imposing Image. Then Gurney Drive. Around it now, Scarify on the outside, followed by Raquel, My Girl, is pulling awfully hard. Around it now, Davo's Peak on the outside. Urasino the fence, 2.5 away, Fair Runner. Travelling up on the outside of Deer. And the last two are on the inside, Auntie Rowie of Star Oak. Along the back towards 1,000 metres, King Regal a neck in front. Scarify has taken off now and puts pressure on King Regal by 1,000 metres. They're two in front of Zuasnabar, clear third with the run of the race. Imposing Image fourth on the fence, a half away on the outside as Davo's Peak. A length and a half to Gurney Drive, making ground 3 wide around the outside of Wish for Rain. Urasino back on the fence about 7th. 2 lengths away, Raquel, My Girl. A length away, Fair Runner, away from the fence now, followed by Star Oak, who's pulling out. 2.5 away, Auntie Rowie, and Deer is 3 away last. Near the turn towards the 600 metres, Scarify draws a half in front of King Regal under plenty of pressure. Gurney Drive is under the whip, followed by Zuasnabar, making ground the centre. Imposing Image now pulls out, running on 4-5 wide. They're 2 in front at the 350, followed by Urasino. Fair Runner from well back now pulls out, still about 6 off the lead, followed by Raquel, My Girl, Auntie Rowie. Star Oak is a mile back from Davo's Peak, Deer and Wish for Rain towards the 250. Zuasnabar reached the lead, Scarify gone. Imposing Image is getting out, and now Fair Runner, she starts to join in hard by the 100-metre mark. Urasino getting out, trying to go with Fair Runner. Fair Runner, though, going home well over the top of them, and Fair Runner has got up to win by a length and a half to Urasino. A half away third, Zuasnabar. Close up, Gurney Drive, and also Auntie Rowie making ground. A gap to Imposing Image, followed by Raquel, My Girl. Star Oak did nothing. Scarify weak, and well back was King Regal. A long way back, Deer, Wish for Rain, and last in was Davo's Peak.
First on Anzac Day, all clears through. They're ready. Starter holds them. Ragtime Bounty holding the inside. Set and racing now. Ragtime Bounty a little slow, settles at the back of the field. Anarchy Walk, Pachoni, Nasmar all away quickly as they settle into stride now. And going forward too, as they go forward, is Grand Parade now. And going past the 1,200 metres, Grand Parade moved up on the outside and has poked the head in front of Pachoni, holding onto the fence. 2 lengths to Nasmar, a length to Anarchy Walk, 3 lengths further back in the field, Storm Edition and Diatribe is on his outside. Couple of lengths behind him, Move and Pick over on the outside, being followed by Ragtime Ragtime Bounty, who's in on the fence, and between horses My Mate Ned, with Shecky's Best Pal next to last in company with Ruby Heights on the fence. Past the 800, and it's Pachoni kicking through on the inside, about a neck in front to Grand Parade. Anarchy Walk third, Nasmar is fourth on the outside, followed by Diatribe. Then came Storm Edition and Move and Pick a length behind them. Ragtime Bounty on the fence, followed by Shecky's Best Pal towards the tail end in company with My Mate Ned and Ruby Heights on the fence. Around the turn, Grand Parade and Bachoni. Nasmar moving up quickly to have a go at them. Diatribe pulls out wider and is coming home from Storm Edition, with Anarchy Walk just behind the leading horses. Bachoni and Grand Parade, the two leaders. They reached the 200 metres. Anarchy Walk got the rails run. Diatribe battling. On the outside, Storm Edition is coming home. It's Nasmar, Anarchy Walk on the fence, and now Storm Edition closing rapidly. Storm Edition grabs the lead right on the line. Storm Edition beat Anarchy Walk. Third Nasmar, and then came running on Ruby Heights from the tail. Diatribe struggled the last bit from Grand Parade, and then Bachoni. A gap Move and Pick followed further back in the field. At the head of the others, Shecky's Best Pal, Ragtime Bounty and My Mate Ned last of all. Number 8, Storm Edition, ridden by Dale Short, has got up to win. Anarchy Walk got the run on the inside and hit the front, but Storm Edition has mowed him down, I'd say, on the line. And there it goes in the frame, number 8, Storm Edition, ridden by Dale Short, trained by Barry Barnes. This brother to Glass Cutter opens his account as he's got out to the long trip for the first time. Second to number 9, Anarchy Walk, ridden by Brian Park. And third, number 6, Nasmar, ridden by Greg Childs. In the first, it's 8, 9 and 6, and they've run 1 minute and 24, 1 minute 24. Weight's right, correct weight's there. On 8, 9 and 6, a long neck by a long neck the margins, 2 1/4 to 4th, and the time 1 minute 24, correct weight.
Tidy Dispatch, Summertime for Lou, Voodoo, Sunset have both begun quickly. Away well was Exodus, Morris likewise, and joining in Currency Road. Star Pro the Grey is the deepest run as they forge to the 200 metre mark in the first circuit. They will follow just in behind them then. Back in the centre is Coxmore, and then a couple of lengths to Winsome Willie. Further back in the field to Stuke's Image and Conquering Keepers last of all on the inside as they go out of the straight, where it's Exodus joining Summertime for Lou in the lead, and they show the way by about a length now. In fact, Currency Road's gone up quickly to go after them 3 wide, and he wants the lead on Currency Road. They were followed back on the inside, running by Coxmore in that division as they take the first of the crossings. Around them, Star Pro has always been deep, and as they work towards the far side of the course now, Currency Road gets to the lead, to lead by a couple. Exodus second, Summertime for Lou third, followed by Star Pro in a little closer. On its inside is Morris, and they were followed further back by Coxmore on the inside of Voodoo Sunset, 3 lengths further back to Winsome Willie, another length Conquering Keepers, and 3/4 away on the outside is the Steeplechaser Stuke's Image. Along the far side of the course, and Currency Road keeps at a steady beat, leads by about a length and a half to in second placing Exodus, 2 1/2 away third, Summertime for Lou, with Star Pro the outside. Then Voodoo Sunset set a lighter fairway from home, going on with it. He goes past both Summertime for Lou and Star Pro. Then came Coxmore as they negotiate the turn off the far side, followed behind Coxmore. Then we've got Morris. Then came Conquering Keepers on the inside of Winsome Willie, who's commencing a run wide, and Stuke's Image is right there with them. On the side, 800 metres from home, and Currency Road is the leader by a length and a half. Exodus given a tap or two with the stick. Third, Voodoo Sunset. Fourth, and also under the stick at that point, were both Coxmore and Summertime for Lou. Further back, Star Pro's given in very quickly. Winsome Willie went past it. Conquering Keepers went up on its inside to pass it as Star Pro dropped right out. Further back then, Stuke's Image, and Morris has called it a day. Voodoo Sunset grinding after this leader as they turn, but it's Currency Road by a couple, maybe 3. Second, Voodoo Sunset. The leader still going okay for the moment. moment. Coxmore now into the clear is starting to put in longer strides, followed then by Winsome Willie running on fairly well, but it's all Currency Road at the 203 clear. Coxmore is the only danger if there is one. Currency Road is starting to get tired and Coxmore is thundering after him on the outside. It's Currency Road nearly joined by Coxmore. Currency Road is lifting sufficiently to hang on. Currency Road got there ahead to Coxmore. Third's tight. We've got Summertime Flu and Winsome Willie, but they're 5 or 6 lengths off the other pair. Further back in behind those then, knocking up was Exodus, Voodoo Sunset, and they were followed further back in the field by Conquering Keepers. Well back in the field behind those then came Stooks Image, Star Pro, and Morris was one of the last ones in.
And Cossapack jumped very quickly and leads about 1.5 lengths on Bea Prince, hustling for the lead now. 2 lengths away third, Juglimo, followed by Susika. Far away places Bantana Boy, Royal Pal, Dr. Prophet, and 2 or 3 lengths Expert. Past the 800 and Cossapack about 2 lengths now. Bea Prince second, Bantana Boy third, followed by Royal Pal and then Juglimo. Dr. Prophet getting up on the inside. From far away places back to second last, Susika. Last in fact now as Expert's gone through on her inside. Travelling to the corner, about 500 left to go, and Cossapack in front, about 1.5 lengths Bantana Boy. Bea Prince back to third, Juglimo fourth, and 1.5 lengths to Royal Pal. Susika's back second last as they come down to the 250, and Bantana Boy raced away from Cossapack. Juglimo's moved into second posse, Bea Prince, Susika, and then Royal Pal, but as they come down to the 100 marker, and Bantana Boy the leader, 1.5 lengths on Juglimo, trying doggedly to pick up Bantana Boy, but it's all Bantana Boy, and Bantana Boy from Juglimo. Bea Prince got third, Susika fourth, Royal Pal fifth, and Expert, Dr. Prophet, far away places, and Cossapack led early but knocked up to finish at the rear.
Out wide, jumped out quickly. Jugar's Fortune stood there. It's missed it by 6. Draft Car dropped out the second last. Antonui Queen comes out quickly to lead narrowly from Picture Princess, and going forward now, La Bleu on the outside, making a line of 3. Occupancy not that far away on the outside, followed by Kate Emma. Then Star Cheval back on the inside. Hong Kong Spirit the outside is deep. 2.5 to 3 lengths away, Rio Rita, followed by Draft Card. And Jugar's Fortune 2 lengths away last. Near the 650. Occupancy scouting wide. Drew up now to quickly tackle Picture Princess, and Hong Kong Spirit the outside is the widest runner now, just shading the pair. 1.5 lengths away, La Bleu, followed by Kate Emma. Tanui Queen has gone. Well back as Star Cheval, Jugar's Fortune, Draft Card, and Rio Rita. Around the turn by the 350. Picture Princess in front narrowly. Occupancy's under pressure. Hong Kong Spirit always wide, tackling the pair. They're 1.5 lengths in front of Kate Emma, followed by La Bleu. Inside the 200 metres, Hong Kong Spirit out wide now, reached the lead. Always wide. Over the final stages, it's a neck in front. Picture Princess, the inside comes again very strongly. Hong Kong Spirit, Picture Princess. Picture Princess has come again and beaten Hong Kong Spirit by a half head. Kate Emma, 1.5 lengths away third. Fourth, Jugar's Fortune. Now there's a run, followed by La Bleu. Occupancy weakened, followed by Draft Card, Rio Rita, Star Cheval, and tailed off last in after leading early to Nui Queen.
The first out is Casino Bid. Wake Up Susie was away fast, and Instant sped to the lead early. Instant takes it up from Casino Bid. Wake Up Susie third, and then Morris hit fourth on the outside. Back behind those horses is Bung Lung through on the inside, followed then by over on the outside Chow Baby and next Zakynthos Girl, two to Miss McCartney, and they're followed by Greeting on the outside of Mazaire. Couple of lengths, that's Liberty the Bartered Bride, Simulation 3 deep, and then 2 lengths further back, Arc It Up with Perforate at the tail of the field back there in company with Noirseer. At the 800 and it's Instant about 2.5 in front of Casino Bid. Wake Up Susie is third, Bung Lung fourth on the inside, followed by Zakynthos Girl, Morris Headers deep, and then Chow Baby also wide. Back behind those, Miss McCartney on the inside, about a neck away then Mazaire. Greeting 3 or 4 wide the whole way, followed by That's Liberty the Bartered Bride, Simulation one of the last, cornering from Arc It Up and Perforate. Noirseer also amongst the tail enders, easing out very wide. Inside the 400, Instant has slipped away. She's gone out 5. Casino Bid Bunglung. Wake Up Susie the outside, and here's Noir Seer and Greeting letting down with big runs. Instant at the 200, the leader but tired, and Noir Seer is coming after her quickly. Noir Seer's raced up. Miss McCartney goes with her now. They take the lead from Instant. Noir Seer, Miss McCartney's rallying through. Noir Seer ahead in front. Noir Seer beat Miss McCartney. 3 lengths away third, Greeting, followed in by the Bartered Bride, Perforate and Instant, and then came That's Liberty. Back behind those fillies to finish in the race, Arc It Up and Chow Baby, followed by Mosere, and they were trailed by Zakynthos Girl, Wake Up Susie, Bunglung, Casino Bid, Morissette, and Simulation dropped out to finish last of all. Big performance by this filly. She's come from the back of the field. She's raced wide all the way, and she's won the race in grand style. Number 3, Noir Seer, in the time of 1:22.5. Has come from a long way back from a wide gate and has won the race in strong style. Miss McCartney second.
The inside behind those, then came Sarah Dran, and then came Bombay Shuffle. Northgate getting a run through on the inside. Second last Will Soar, and a length off Time to Try as last of all. Onto the side they race on the inner track, and La Danse took over and leads now by a length and a half. Double Legend third placing the inside is She's Spectacular at the 800. A length and a half Dashing Dancer travelling up fairly kindly. Northgate from Sarah Dran, 2.5. Will Soar ridden along, and 2.5 off last of all Time to Try. Heading for the home turn, 600 metres out, and La Danse is the leader by a couple to Double Legend outside She's Spectacular. In behind them fourth was Dashing Dancer. Nothing's made a move yet from Northgate. Now Dashing Dancer's coming out 3 deep. Further back Sarah Drum, Bombay Shuffle, Will Soar to the outside, but under pressure, and further back Time to Try. La Danse the leader. Double Legend comes at it quickly from Dashing Dancer. She's Spectacular. Then Sarah Drum, Northgate the inside, and Will Soar well back behind those. Double Legend though takes over with 120 to go, and Double Legend has few challenges, none in fact. She's Spectacular runs on to be second, but Double Legend hands and heels goes to the line softly. A length and a half over She's Spectacular, La Danse and Northgate. Then Dashing Dancer, which knocked up from Sarah Dran. Will Soar was further back behind them with Bombay Shuffle, and Time to Try near the tail.
She jumped out pretty well, Tasty Dish, from the inside, but Verdict declared as the early leader. About a length or so on Tasty Dish, hustling through on the inside from Crown of Ivory. Fiestas and not far back, Mistress Zoe. And Miss Baxter's going fast. Tina Star's not all that far away, followed by Valonia and Noble Handout. 800 metres left to travel, and Tasty Dish through on the inside is the leader narrowly now from Miss Baxter. In the third spot, Verdict declared. Jan of the Century is fourth, and a length and a half to Tina Star, followed by Fiestas wider out. In the centre, Mistress Zoe. Over on the inside is Valonia. 3 lengths to Crown of Ivory and 4 to Noble Handout. Tasty Dish will lead them on the home corner here, and the horse is about a half length or so on the outside, battling on Miss Baxter. Verdict declared wider out, going up very quickly. In fact, she hits the front, and down to the 250. Verdict declared from Jan of the Century. Fiesta's third, and then Tina Star going through on the inside. Verdict declared in front, down to the 100 marker. Tina Star in hot pursuit, and then Fiesta's. Tina Star grabbed Verdict declared. Valonia running home late on the outside, but Tina Star wins from a tighty between Verdict declared, Fiestas, and wide out on the track. Valonia got home very well that, and then came Jan of the Century, followed by Mistress Zoe, Crown of Ivory. Miss Baxter walked in from Noble Handout, and Tasty Dish, the escapee, she walked home too at the rear of the field.
Third, last when they hit the ground. Eloquento's away quickly, Show Speed the lead narrowly. From on the outside, Binarquay and Master Jago. Takbo Cabello will settle down fourth by the 1,000. Then Infinity now making ground to be fifth in the centre, followed by Lady Linseed. Colour the Moon the outside, 2 lengths away, Billy Rebel, Bolshoi Princess. Second last is Celsius, and Von Borsche dropped out the last. Inside the 800 metres, Eloquento sped to the lead by 2 lengths to Binarquay. A length away to third placing, Master Jago, shown the whip though by the same token, followed followed by Takbo Tabeo. Fifth on the outside is Infamy. A length away, Billy Rebel, followed by Colour the Moon. It's outside. The grey on the fence is Lady Linseed. 2 lengths away, third last, Bolshoi Princess. Second last is Von Borsch, and dropping out to last is Celsius. Eloquento leads around the turn. At the 350, straightens up a length and a half in front of Binac Way. They're over 2 in front now of Master Jago. Infinity pulls to the extreme outside, starts to make good ground. Then Takbo Tabeo back on the rail. Von Borsch is not on the race. Getting a split now towards the centre of the track is Binac Way. The inside Takbo Tabeo grabbed a lead by the 100-metre mark from Binac Way. Infamy out wide and getting out is Master Jago, but Takbo Cabello in front, and Takbo Cabello has won by 3/4 to either Master Jago, Binac Way, or close up Infamy. Eloquento not.
Touch of Mahogany is out quickly in second placing early in the grade. The bookmaker goes to third as they settle with Kilcool on the improve, and Honourable Lord is going up wide out. Double Helix goes forward through the first 250. Selracha settles in front. Honourable Lord is second from Touch of Mahogany. Double Helix is in fourth place, just easing back and can get a trail now. Couple of lengths away, the bookmaker on the inside of Kilcool, and 2 lengths behind those Chemical Brother, Come to Water and Ionize. 1 to Dacos, 2 to Bellow Senor Mazia. Well back in the field then is The Truth, followed by Joe Bananas, and a couple to All Attack. They're inside the 1,000 metres, and Selracha running along, led by 2 lengths, Touch of Mahogany. Honourable Lord is holding down third place. Over on the rails then is Double Helix. He's done a wonderful job on it from the outside gate. It's fourth the fence. 2 lengths to Kilcool, followed by the bookmaker. Going forward as Ionize around the outside with Chemical Brother. Bellow Senor wide out, followed by Dacos. Come to Water a good way back on the rail from Joe Bananas Mazia. They're followed then by The Truth and All Attack, one of the last as they corner. And at the 500, Selracha's 2 in front now of Touch of Mahogany. Double Helix through on the insiders, coming after the leader now. Honourable Lord is wider out, followed by the bookmaker coming home well, and then Chemical Brother and Dacos. Selracha in front, but Double Helix, as he was at Sandown, is travelling and now asked to go. He takes the lead inside the 200. The bookmaker comes away from his heels, the danger. Double Helix by 2, the bookmaker. Then Dacos coming home well, but Double Helix, this has been a ride and a half. Double Helix a length and a half to the bookmaker second. 2 to Bellow Senor third from Dacos, Honourable Lord, Selracha, Mazia and Ionize. Then Come to Water, Joe Bananas, Touch of Mahogany. All Attack. Well back is The Truth, followed by Chemical Brother, and back last of all was Kilcool. Matthew Gatt.
To go to the inside, it would seem, where Nothing But Gold was prominent early. Los Torneros showing speed, and so too is Memorandum coming over behind it. Wider out Jaranga, followed by Buffalo Power. Bay Kingdom back on the inside of Seller, and they were followed further back then by Los Torneros, drifting back to the tail outside of Oil Bird. Linking up at the 600-metre mark now, and Irish Jetty has found its way to the front by a length and a quarter. Nothing But Gold travels sweetly second. The rider looking pretty confident at the moment on the second horse. He had a good look across into third placing Bay Kingdom, then Memorandum ridden along from Seller back behind them, and needs a bit of luck from there. Irish Jetty the leader at the 200, still a length and a half in front. Seller now gets a split and is starting to extend. With it, Bay Kingdom's running a big race. Nothing But Gold's gone, and Seller raced up to head Irish Jetty. Bay Kingdom tries to go with it. Oh, but there's plenty in this Seller. Seller goes on to win by a length and a quarter. Second, Bay Kingdom. Third might be Memorandum. Nothing But Gold got to go on again. Buffalo Power down the outside. Irish Jetty knocking up, and they were followed further back behind those then by Los Torneros, Jaranga and Oil Bird in a group at the tail.
Winner there, number 2, Seller, ridden by David Tootle. It was the tote favourite, of course, paying $2 the win, $1.30 the place. Number 4, Bay Kingdom. It's going to return $3.70. And there's a photo for third resting between number 8, Memorandum, and number 3, Nothing But Gold. They go to the line there. Sellers nicely clear, and
Life, and the same for Autumn Habit. And then Ballycash, Newtown, Gianni, followed 3 back by Stage in company with Cool McCool. Racing down towards the course proper at the 1100, and Palace scored narrowly from Ragnar. Kev Moses caught wide out on Frost and is moving that fella round the outside and goes to the lead. And as they work to the side of the 900, Frost by 2 lengths, Palace score, Ragnar third. 3 lengths further back is Autumn Habit on the inside. And then Club Life, a length and a half further off is Ballycash from Newtown. And then comes Cool McCool. Stage is second last, and Gianni brings up the rear. This is the pattern, 6.50 left to go, and Moses steadying. Frost the break is about a length and 3/4 on Palace Score. Ragnar running third from Autumn Habit Club Life. On the fence is Bally Cash, and then Stage, and wider out is at this stage Newtown, and Gianni in company with Cool McCool at the joint tail enders. Frost leads as they straighten up, taken on by Palace Score, and wider out is Ragnar. Frost has surrendered. Palace Score hits the front. Ragnar is endeavouring to match the favourite, and they've raced about 3 lengths clear. Cool McCool is making some ground on the outside. Palace Score, Jimmy Cassidy, hands and heels. The favourite's still a bit green, but once he puts his mind on the job, when Cassidy showed him the whip, he raced away from Ragnar and then Cool McCool, and Palace Score, pretty smart, makes it 2 out of 2. Palace Score wins well from Ragnar, Cool McCool. Then Gianni, Stage, Newtown, followed by Autumn Habit, Club Life, and a good margin off to Frost in company with Ballycash at the tail of the field. He's a nice horse, this fellow. He can't do any more. 2 out of 2. Gosford and Now Today. Still a little bit green, as you could expect, but he might make a name for himself on the racecourse. He's paid today $2 even and $1.30. Ragnar, number...
Set for a start. Seal Spirit a bit toey, better line. Racing. Missing it, Hazel Kathleen dropped out the last with Spirit of Voodoo, whereas Away Quickly, Run Fast shows plenty of early toe with China Amber. They match it towards 1,000 metres from Amber Taj on the outside, Life Joy scouting wide. On the inside, the grey is Seal Spirit, and going forward, the outsider, Sher's Grace, now making ground to be 5th. They're 2.5 in front of Raven Beauty, the centre. Around it now, China Amber. Then Spirit of Voodoo. Psychobar 3 away, second last, and Hazel Kathleen giving chase, but 5 lengths away at the 700 metres. Going through on the inside now, China Amber crossed and went to the lead from on the outside, Run Fast. Into third placing, Amber Taj on the outside, but wide. Sher's Grace in the centre now, making ground to be 4th. Followed on the outside by Life Joy. Lost its spot when they quickened up around the turn. The grey Seal Spirit back on the fence, followed by About Dancing. Well back as Raven Beauty. Spirit of Voodoo making ground. 3 away, Life Joy dropped out the second last, and 8 lengths away, Hazel Kathleen. Straightening up at the 250. Sher's Grace gets out in plenty of time at the 200 metres. Amber on the inside, China Amber just in front. Spirit of Voodoo's got the run. Sher's Grace taking time to pick them up, and Seal Spirit joining in, but Spirit of Voodoo, it's the one flying on the inside, going home too well, and Spirit of Voodoo comes away, wins by 2.5. Great ride by Scrooge Robertson 2. Maybe China Amber second, and nose to Seal Spirit third. Sher's Grace didn't go on. Psychobar made ground. Then Life Joy, Raven Beauty, About Dancing, Run Fast, well back Amber Taj, and tailed off last in Hazel.
His run the other day at Moonee Valley wasn't all that bad. He had to get going a little bit early in the race, and
up there too, Stormy Jim. Rembetica is going forward in the early part, and Ancient City came across the heels and went to the inside rail. Now Rembetica obliges and takes up the running inside the 1400, and he kicks out a couple of lengths in front. Prince Dandan is in second, and Western Magic is right up there third on the outside, now second outside the leader. 2 lengths further back in the field is Ocean Bird in 4th placing, and Oliver Twist is 5th the rail. Zuccarino ridden from the pace is 6th the length away, followed by Lucky Enough on the outside of Mighty Way, 1 to Stormy Jim, 1 to Sunny Glow, Old Tawny, and 2 or 3 lengths to Ancient City. They've passed 1,000 metres, and Rembetica bowled along by 1 length and a quarter. Western Magic is second, 2 lengths away Prince Dandan, outside Oliver Twist, 1.5 lengths Ocean Bird, who's travelling 3 wide. Zuccarino in the centre, Mighty Way the rail, and then Lucky Enough about 1/2 length away to Stormy Jim. On the fence is Old Tawny, followed by Sunny Glow, and 1.5 lengths to Ancient City at the 600 metres, and they're coming around the turn. Rembetica is going to be first into the straight. Western Magic is second. Prince Dandan is 3 deep in third. Oliver Twist just behind the leading horses. Then Zuccarino and Mighty Way. Ocean Bird out wider. Old Tawny sneaking up on the inside. They're at the 300 metres now. Western Magic loomed up on the outside. Oliver Twist went for the rail. Rembetica in the centre. Now outsiders are closing. Stormy Jim coming down the outside. Mighty Way is pushing through. Old Tawny on the rail. It's Oliver Twist in front. Stormy Jim under the whip coming at it. Old Tawny to rail. Oliver Twist, Stormy Jim, Old Tawny, Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist with Oliver on board has got home from Stormy Jim. Photo third, Ancient City or Old Tawny on the rail. Then came Mighty Way, followed by Prince Dandan.